From TBRQ World Headquarters, this is The Week in Review. And now here's your host, Jacques Yaffi.
Good evening. I am Jacques Yaffi, your anchor and host for The Week in Review. This is our retroactive edition because today isn't Sunday, it's Monday, but things were happening that were totally within our control yesterday, so we didn't have the podcast or the netcast up yet. But let's get right to the stories that made headlines this week. First of all, of course, it was the news story to be an all-news story, Snowmageddon, Snowpocalypse, and Carmageddon with the traffic situation in the greater Portland metropolitan area. And so, of course, TPRQ had and still has the heinous storm coverage. Alrighty, and so let's get right to it. Here is some film taken right outside the TBRQ World Headquarters Wednesday evening, and as you can tell, wind is blowing the snow, and it is indeed heinous. So there's your coverage. That's what it looked like. Now, the roads in the greater area looked more like this. And people were dying, and traffic wasn't moving, and it was just awful. It was heinous. But we don't have heinous traffic coverage, just heinous storm coverage, which I guess that overlaps. All right, in other news, John Glenn died, not this last week, but a week and a half ago or so. And so there's that. In other news, Dr. Bombay also died this last week. He was a warlock, as you know, and according to sources, he was born in 1423 BC, and he just died this last week. So, you know, those warlocks live a long time. All right, speaking of dead people, we have breaking news.
From TBRQ World Headquarters, this is breaking news. And now, here is Jacques Yaffi.
Good evening. I am Jacques Yaffi, and this is breaking news from yesterday, I believe it is. I don't know, or the day before, being retroactive. Who knows when anything is. But celebrity, actress, and all-around popular person, Zsa Zsa Gabor died this week. She was 99 years old. She was born in what city? Vienna. She became, some people say she became Miss Hungary, but I think she just competed. I don't think she won. Anyway, she immigrated to the United States in 1941, the middle of three sisters. Her younger sister, Eva, who was also an actress and socialite, died in 1995. So Zsa Zsa is survived by just about no one because she was 99. What relative could still be alive? She did marry the Conrad Hilton dude, who is Paris Hilton's great-grandfather, just so you know. But, oh, by the way, besides Conrad, well, in all total, Zsa Zsa had 9, count them, 9 husbands. She divorced from 7 of them, and one of them got annulled. Her latest husband was still her husband when she died, and they were together for like, I don't know, a whole bunch of years, 20, 25, something like that. So she figured it out at the end. All right, so there's the news so far, and now we have a special segment that I think most of all of you are going to really enjoy called Grammar Place, all right? And we're going to discuss various grammar situations, and I think that you will enjoy it. And let's get right to today's grammar conundrum. We're going to talk about this song right here by Snow Patrol. Just listen.
If I lay here,
I love this.
if I just lie here? Would you lie with me and just forget the war?
All right. So now you see the conundrum. Is this usage correct? Lay, and then would you lie with me? Why, some have asked, would it not be if I lie here? If I just lie here, would you lie with me? Well, I've done a little bit of research into this, and it all hinges on the idea that whether lay or lie is going to follow as a present simple or a past simple second conditional form. Because you want to ask, I have a whole bunch of notes here, and all of it's way too above your heads, so I'm not going to, not to mention mine. Basically, the English requires the second conditional verb predicate version of lay versus lie, and so it boils down to, if you are going to say lie here, if I lie here, if I just lie here, then you would change this to will you lie with me. It's not quite as conditionally accepted. So anyway, personally, I think they got it right. That's all you need to know. And I would not be lying to you when I said that. I might be laying to you, but who knows? Next. I said next. Thank me. So now we're going to move into the heinous storm coverage weather forecast for the greater Gresham Metroplex area. For yesterday, the weather forecast, like I said, this is our retroactive edition, was rain 45, and that's pretty much what it is for today. And this pretty much concludes our TPRQ week in review. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I've enjoyed producing it and being famous because of it. We hope you'll join us again, probably this week, because you just never know. We might have a live episode, or we might even have a Christmas Eve extravaganza. Who knows? So, anyway, thank you for being here. Email me at at tprq.net. xo@tprq.net. Ask me anything you want. I give good advice. For now, thank you for joining us. This has been TPRQ's The Week in Review.
This is TPRQ,